Hey, Bill the counselor here. Um, I was just the other day out in out in the valley near us, where lots of Amish folks live. We went out to get some tomatoes to can, a bushel and a half actually. I'm resting today, um, and I was watching the children play in the summer here on this Amish farm. These Amish children running around, and every one of them had bare feet, running over the ground, even gravel, running over gravel. And it reminded me of this idea of grounding or earthing. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Well, maybe you played barefoot in the summertime when you were a child, on the grass or on the dirt or in the sand or in the water, the stream. There's some evidence to show that when we do this, this idea of earthing or grounding, that there's an electrical exchange. I know this sounds weird, sounds hippy dippy, but when you stop and think about the pleasure of it, if you did it as a child, or you decide to try to give it a try now, just take your shoes off, take your socks off, put your feet or your hands or your arms, or heck, just lie down on the ground in the grass or the sand. Do you remember how good that felt as a child? Well, that's what leads me to believe that there's some kind of truth to the idea. I don't know whether electrical current is being exchanged between my feet and the Mother Earth, but maybe. And it really doesn't matter because it feels so good. It's just such a neat feeling. It's very refreshing, very life giving, very self care giving to step on the earth. Yeah. Got to have physical contact, though. There's some other ideas out there that are pretty cool too, that I really love, and these have probably a little bit more science behind them. The first one is moving water. When you're near moving water, like a stream or a waterfall or a lake or the ocean, the waves, moving water produces negative ions around it. Yeah, and those negative ions help us feel positive. There's some real evidence regarding that. So if you love the beach, maybe that's why you love the beach, why you love the ocean. What could be better? Positive or negative ions from the moving water and the waves, and the positive barefoot contact or skin contact with the earth, with the sand. It's worth doing. And the last one I would talk about is the Japanese concept. Most people have heard of this. It's called forest bathing, or the Japanese word is Shinrin yoku. Shinrin yoku. Now, I've known this forever, Shinrin yoku. I didn't know it by that name, but I've known that I've loved the forest ever since I was a little boy. Nothing better than walking out in the woods, out in the forest. I learned that from my mother and my father. My mother really loved hiking trails at a state park, a national park called Cook Forest, part of the Allegheny National Forest. And I am so privileged to have this place to come to. My own private camp in the middle of the forest. Come here pretty much every weekend during the 3-season camping season. And it's a place of beauty and solace. I can watch the trees and the clouds, feel the sunshine filtering through, and watch the eagles and the osprey and the hawks that fly above. Shinrin yoku, forest bathing. When you combine all of these, if you're lucky enough to have a forest and running water nearby, and you're willing to take off your shoes and socks, maybe it could become part of your self-care routine. Let me tell you, it's really, really worth the effort to do this. It's calming. It's peaceful. It can bring you stress relief. Give it a shot, eh? Bye now.